back at the beginning, Doctor Who Generations Episode 1, Portal to the Past. Now here is where we started principal photography on the 12th of August 2014. And as you can see, not a lot's changed. Now right here was where we shot the first shot of Generations Episode 1, where the Doctor rises up after reaching Zanderland and arriving here on a desolate world. One of the first shots that we did was the Doctor on the ground and then lifting the camera up so it was focused on him as he was waking up in this really strange place. Now when the Doctor first arrives here on Zanderland, the first thing he does is consider this a practical joke and calls his beloved TARDIS, but it's not the one that he believes it is. It is, in fact, that of the other Doctor, played by Dominic J. Greenwood-Martin, and here was where the TARDIS landed. Looks rather nice, doesn't it? So this collection of sticks that you can see behind me wasn't actually here on the original shoot. There was a tent held there by some people squatting, but even still, the TARDIS was here, and that was used as a reference point for the CGI rotoscoping works. So Dom came out of here, we had a conversation here, and then I believe it cut to a green screen shot before returning back here for another one of the great shots. So because I was playing a future incarnation of the Doctor, Dom hadn't yet experienced what was going on here. So he mainly observed what I was doing when I was analysing the planet, and therefore could learn how to do it once he became my incarnation. I think it really works in canon, and it really goes down to the story by William Carlyle that really paid off and really made these two characters just come alive. Here was the location of the portal linking Zanderland to the alternate universe. Now the humans in the original script were being taken via the future Doctor's TARDIS, my Doctor's TARDIS, and placed into this world to left to die, and this is where the portal linking them two worlds was from. And originally, because we had the script in two separate parts, we had to film the part 2 ending scene between the two Doctors and the then companion in this location right here, and it featured the companion leaving into one of the TARDISes, my Doctor's TARDIS, and then having the Doctor and Dominic's Doctor talking about the future and making sure that they were only going to pick companions to remind them why they were travelling. And this bit was shot here after the climactic battle with the entities. Now part 2 was going to be released pretty much straight after part 1, however, due to a lot of times being spent making the human sections of this area work, as well as filming with the Doctor and the companion, the timings unfortunately didn't work out for that to get released. However, somewhere surviving on a hard drive is the origins of that final scene between myself and Dom, and that's pretty much where it ends. We were talking about releasing part 2 as a audio feature, however, discussing then the amount of effort and resources that would have had to go into that audio production, we just decided to refilm it, and that's what we're hoping to be able to bring to you at some point, either in 2020, but due to the current climate of coronavirus and being in lockdown, we're looking at 2021. So one of the things that I enjoyed most about filming here was just the vibe on set and behind the scenes. We'd only known Tom then for approximately 12 to 24 hours at that point. We'd spoken to him before about filming this bit, and we'd hung out with him beforehand just to get a sense of how we were going to do things properly. But I would say definitely keeping the vibe and keeping that energy when it was just 3 people on location, myself, Tom and Dom, was quite challenging but also quite fun. I think it was the first time that we'd actually done something major like this before, and for a first effort I'm pretty impressed with how it went. Hopefully when it comes to reshooting, although we may have to recast due to Tom's appearance in another fan film, we can hopefully capture that vibe again and hopefully bring the definitive version of the script directorially, audio quality wise and directionally that we hope to achieve.